Okay, to start part 2 of this review, we're going to start off with the boot test. Now, you can boot up the device in two ways. You can boot it without the TouchFlow 3D interface enabled or with it enabled. So we're going to do both. I'm going to boot it first with it enabled, and then we're going to show you how fast it boots up without it enabled. So let's start off. Okay, now that TouchFlow is enabled and loaded up, just going to show you quickly here how much memory you have. It says it uses about 57% of the memory here. Your total memory that you get for programs is about 114 megabytes. It says in use is about 64 megs and free is about 48.26, and it's kind of varying up and down as it goes along. So that's just to give you an idea how fast the boots up with TouchFlow enabled. So now what we're going to do is I'm actually going to disable TouchFlow and then boot it up without it to show you the difference. Okay, now let's turn this on without TouchFlow 3D. Okay, there you go. You have your fully loaded Windows desktop here. And once again, we'll take a look into the memory count here. Now see, it's not with a lot more memory, as in use is only 46.88, 47 rather megs of memory. It kind of varies up between 47 and about 52 on boot, to free memory of about 61 megs. So you do substantially get a lot more free memory without TouchFlow 3D enabled. Now that we've done the two boot tests, let's take a tour of the software. Okay, the first application we're going to go over is sort of the basic phone applications within the device. So we're just going to press send here, and this will bring up the phone menu. You notice in the phone menu there's a nice little dialer skin that's over it that makes it a lot easier to navigate through, and overall gives a better presentation. So you can see here the numbers are a lot bigger. You can actually, from here at the top, you get your most recent calls, and you can actually start to scroll down and it'll actually go through your contact list right within the app right there. You can also get your contacts down here by clicking on the contact icon there, and down here you can get to your main menu, which gives you some other options as well, from saving notes and sending text messages and setting speed dials and such. And just to show you how it looks like in a call, you can start to dial a number and it'll bring up your contact name if you have it already stored in. If not, you can just click on one we already dialed. I got this test number here. And then when it's connected, it'll actually give a little vibrate to let you know it's connected. You see here at the top, you'll get your actual photo ID contact if they have one. You have 6 different buttons here, from call history, calendar, notes, mute, speakerphone, and contacts. And you have your end call here. Right here on the side, you have different options here which are the same as there. And you have your keypad here. You can go back to your call status, and you can end the call simply by doing that. So that's the basic phone application. I say compared to the previous one in the XV6850, it's a lot easier to navigate through. Next, we'll go into Contacts itself, which not much has changed in Contacts other than they've kind of added this nice little bar here at the side, letter bar here, that allows you to kind of scroll straight to the letter that you're looking for. And it kind of brings it up in a big box right there, as you can see. Other than that, the contacts are relatively the same. And your calendar is also relatively the same as well. You get your day, your week, your month, and your year. Obviously calendar entries, and you can go by your agenda as well. So the calendar app hasn't changed much. The task app hasn't changed at all. And we can go here into the messaging here. And obviously when you click on this, you'll also have an email set up as well. I don't have it set up on this one yet, but you'll get an email option as well. So we'll go SMS, MMS messaging, which is one and the same in the inbox here. And what they pretty much added, this is Windows Mobile 6.1, which if you had it on your previous XV6850 or your previous Windows Mobile device, the major thing that they changed in this is to add threaded text messaging. As you can see here, it threads it up like a chat. And the nice thing is when you want to want to reply to a text message and you don't want to open up the whole keypad, they actually give you this nice little QWERTY keypad here, to virtual keypad here to type on. You can shrink it down by doing that, or you can just flip it open to start typing on the keyboard. And the only other real new thing they did with the SMS app, or basically the mail application itself, is not only can you type a name via this way, when you turn it this way here and you start to type on a nice backlit keyboard here, you start to type a name. Let's type in T for test. And you actually get the name instead of up here, down here, and you can actually just click on it and the name will auto-populate. But beyond that, it's the same. It's Windows Mobile 6.1 based, so you have your enterprise email support as well. And the next thing we're going to go through is I'm actually going to go over more of a detailed software information within the added applications. But just to give you another quick view up here, it's like these icons right here, you just click on them, you can get right to your battery, you can get right to the sound settings and stuff like that. You get to your memory application right here to manage your memory and things like that. So that's overall how Windows Mobile 6.1 on this device looks if you don't have TouchFlow 3D enabled. So the next thing we're going to do, like I said earlier, is I'm actually going to get into some of the added software applications that are in the device, and then I'm probably going to go over the TouchFlow 3D interface as well. So stay tuned for the next part.